Well, I'm out doing my favorite thing today, and that is hunting. I decided to go and just do a little walkabout this morning. It's cold. It was 14 when we got up. It's 10 o'clock now, and it's 16. So, and you can see it's not green. So anyway, I'll show you as I walk around one of my places I like to go and see what we might find. Mostly looking for little, bunny rabbits hopping around the forest, trying to save those field mice. So we'll see how it goes. I'll show you some videos as we walk around. I do need to be honest, one of the reasons I like to come out at this location anyway, especially when there's snow on the ground, is it helps me scout out any corridors that the deer might be using, whatever, because I like to bow hunt in this area. As you can see, I mean, there's been some puppies out, but it's easy to see the tracks. So bonus, get out in the woods, maybe see a rabbit, and get to scout. Perfect day. So here's kind of what I'm talking about. You can see these deer tracks coming across the road. It's just one set though, fresh, but I'm not gonna get too excited about one. I wanna see consistent use. Well, I made it up to the top of the hill. There's a big field here, I'll show you in a second. Seen lots of tracks, but only thing I've seen moving are small birds. So we'll keep it up. It's just always fun. So this is the one large open area on this land. So I'm going to scout around the edge of it where deer or turkey might have been coming out. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you look, you can see the deer tracks, several, that have come through this opening and then out into the field. There's one right there. So I need to kind of remember where this is. Birdhouse. Nice reference point. That's what I'm looking for, besides rabbits, of course. So stepping just a little farther forward, there are tons of deer tracks here. So now I'm thinking, okay, I hunt from a ground blind. I could really set a ground blind in here, up in this, or kind of in here, or even up here. Oh yeah, I could definitely put one in there and put some cover over it. And man, there's a lot of tracks in here. They're just everywhere. That's definitely something for me to think about. It is still bow season. I could go, but I'm not going to. Nice. So I'm back, excuse me, in the far corner of this field where I normally hunt, and it's been good to me, no doubt about it. However, and I've seen a lot of tracks. The issue is they're not deer tracks. You can't really tell, but they are coyote tracks, and there's a lot of them. And their season runs from January 1 to December 31st. No, that's true, but I don't hunt coyotes. So I'm going to really think about where I put my blind in the future, that's for sure. I'll watch this over the year before next bow season. I'll keep coming out and checking. And yeah, may make a difference in where I sit in the coming season. So I've checked another place I've been interested in. Still lots of puppy tracks. However, those are not. And so there's those deer tracks. There's those deer tracks. And I saw some others. I'm following some here next to the dog puppy tracks, but right here. So this is also a place I felt in the past there was deer movement, but I couldn't really tell very well, but this is another area that has some potential. It'll be a little harder to disguise a ground blind. If I wanted to go tree stand, I've got plenty of opportunities. So anyway, site number 2. Hear that? That's what I thought. Well, I found one last spot where it looks like, I mean, you can see all the tracks. Well, maybe. There's a lot of tracks over there, and a lot of tracks in here. And they come out, and you can see there's several tracks in the snow going out. So this would be another. I'll show you some more of them. So this could be another possibility. I walked along that entire row, and there were deer tracks, but no funnel. They just randomly came out of the woods, which would make it a little difficult. But here, I could definitely put a ground blind somewhere in here or somewhere over there to catch this funnel. I have not seen a rabbit nor a squirrel, but I've got to walk on a beautiful day in Missouri in the winter. Scout out a lot of places for my future deer hunting. So this area is bow only for deer hunting. Oh, there's more tracks. Kind of right where I'm at. And I could see them come out this draw if I set a blind up over there where I was talking. Oh, several deer tracks. Yep. So again, nice spot. But I'm just glad to get out. I haven't taken a walk in a while, so I need to get out and exercise more. What better way to do it than this? I'm just continuing on, and man, looks like a deer stampede, so this is definitely a good area as well. So I found 3 good spots. I'll keep that in mind. Just a little bit of randomness. That tree and the one past it, those are all persimmon trees. And I didn't get to them this year, but man, if you've never had a wild persimmon when they're ripe, they are a treat to behold. You can see one kind of on the tree up there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. That didn't fall. Right there. Oh, persimmons. So anyway, I'm kind of back where I started as far as the field goes. So I've walked the entire perimeter. I feel it's successful. So cold my mouth is frozen. So let's walk back to the vehicle. When COVID was really rampant and everything was shut down and the world stopped, this is public land and you can camp on it for up to 2 weeks, but people, there were several, let's just say that, families that came out and just squatted until they came and ran them off. One couple with their kids was here for probably 2 months before they finally came out and told them they had to leave. And there were people living in their cars in the parking lot. But since then, so this is almost 2 years later, every time I come out here, I find something new. So today, only because the vegetation was off, right, and I can see better, and the snow, I found this sleeping bag and a bunch of movies just dumped. So I brought them out. And then another time I found a tent. I brought that out. And then another time I found a mattress in Box Springs that I couldn't get out. So I had to call the conservation department, tell them where it was at, and they came and got it. But yeah, people, if you come out here to enjoy utilizing this resource that we have, public resource, take care of it, right? Pack out more than you bring in, right? That's pick up trash that you see and don't leave more for somebody else. But anyway, I just want to say that. A little frustrating, but I'll pick it up and bring it out if I see it. Well, leaving the rabbit hunting, and looky there. Amy just out laying in the field. Got a couple of them watching me. On the way here, they were standing in the road. So I think what they're doing is they're licking salt off the road, which makes sense. So, hey, Bambi. Do you see it? Man, there's a lot of deer out right now. Well, there's nothing like heading home and seeing deer everywhere. I'd be more frustrated if I was actually deer hunting, but it's good to see them. You know, the herd in Missouri is really healthy. Let's just say that. And so lots of opportunity, and I enjoy the opportunity. Thank you, Missouri Department of Conservation. Anyway, just a little addendums at the end, postscript credits, you know, got to give a shout out. So thanks for watching.